from what I understood, and obviously. So for a while I avoided YouTube, but I'm on here now, and it's enjoyable website. It's got a lot of good stuff. Stuff that I hadn't seen in years is on here. The thing about it though is that with this blackout that's coming up here on the 19th, that was just announced by a few users, is that they're getting really, really strict, and I guess it's in the interest of their advertisers or whatnot. And like I said, a couple of things I agree with so far from what I've read is the thing about the minors being subjected to certain things, and also I feel that video descriptions should be accurate. They should match the video, and also when you post a video and it's got that 25, 50, 75 split to determine what the video image choices that you have of video images, I feel that it should represent the video. For example, I was trying to find, I think, one of Dave Chappelle's skits, and it was one of his Rick James sketches. Well, I click on that, and it turned out it was I guess the singer's name was from the 80s, Rick Ashley or something. Never Want to Let You Go. But it showed, and I'm thinking like, well, it's showing Rick James, but it was somebody who's a big fan of Rick Astley, and the video at the time, the video had like 2 million hits. This was probably 2 or 3 months ago when I watched it. And it's a good video, and I like the song. It's an incredible song, but it's just a simple fact that that's not what I wanted to see at that time. I wasn't trying to see that video. And that's a minor thing. This is a lot worse things. For example, I was with my kids. I had my kids with me, and we were out at the coffee shop. And I said, well, while I'm doing this, I'm sitting up here reading this magazine here. I'm gonna let y'all watch some cartoons, and I have my laptop with me. So I'm thinking I'm putting on Dora. I tried Dora and I tried SpongeBob. This is the truth. And it was overdubbed with some very vulgar things. Some kind of just funky language. And I screened it. I screened it before I let my daughter and my son watch it. But it's just a simple fact that I couldn't find anything. I tried getting on Nicktoons or Noodle. Noggin. I tried getting on noggin.com, and I couldn't really find anything that I could just put on for 5 minutes. So I mean, YouTube is a good outlet to be able to watch certain videos and certain material, but from what I was clicking on, the cartoons I was clicking on, that they are familiar characters, but they had just been vulgarly distorted with these audio overdubs. So that was a little bit frustrating. That was really frustrating. But that's just a small example of some of the things that we need to work on online. There's a place for everything, and I think that a person such as me who loves to express himself and get my point across, say what I mean, just get it out there. There should be a place for me as well, where I can say what I want to say or whatever, and type what I want to type. And the same thing for the more meek of us, who they could be as young as they could be a teen, or they could be an older person, whatever. If they don't want to be exposed to it, they don't have to be exposed to it. But we need to protect both sides of the argument, not just the advertisers or the minors or the people who are hypersensitive, or what else? Those people, the people who have maybe they're a little bit more fastidious. There should be protections for people who can also express themselves, use profanity, which there's a place for profanity too. All these different things about expressing yourself and whatnot. It needs to be there needs to be a place for it, and that's pretty much all I can think of. So support this December 19th YouTube Blackout, and I look forward to seeing you here on YouTube. And thank you for watching this video. That's all I have for you. I really appreciate you. Thanks.